Pumpkins are berries, so are squashes, and tomatoes, but not strawberries or blackberries. So what makes a berry? Let's find out. But first, let's take a detour to discuss our new berry mates, pumpkin and squash. Pumpkin and squash come from the Massachusetts language, respectively popukun, grows forth round, so round fruit, even the natives knew, and askuta squash, something you can eat raw. You can thank indigenous American Squanto for introducing the so-called pilgrims to these vegetables that helped the early settlers survive their first winters. And another thing, pumpkin and squash are not vegetables at all, they're berries. Say what? We'll get back to this. What's a berry anyway? Think you know, you might be in for a surprise. In the botanical world, a berry ain't just any small juicy fruit. No, it's got rules, mate. First up, it's got to come from a single ovary. Secondly, it's got to have 3 distinct layers, an outer skin, a fleshy middle, and inner seeds. And thirdly, those seeds better be embedded in the flesh, not floating around free. Freedom! So, shocker, strawberries and raspberries ain't true berries, but a banana is. Yeah, wrap your head around that. Alright, so we've debunked some myths about berries. Mother Nature is a hotbed of lies and deceit. Now let's spill the tea on some imposters. Some fruits fool you with berry in the name. 2 culprits are strawberries and blackberries. Not that sort of blackberry you binned a decade ago. The fruit. See, they may have berry in the name, but these fellas are what you call aggregate fruits. Aggregate, like a mob of football fans. Instead of coming from a single ovary, they're formed from a flower with multiple ovaries, each tiny seed on a strawberry, each a separate ovary, that is. The fruit is a big old gathering, a cluster of those tiny fruits. It's why you get that lumpy, bumpy surface. Back to pumpkins and squash. These chunky lads are berries because they tick all the boxes, single ovary, 3 layers, and embedded seeds. And here you were, thinking they're just for Halloween and Sunday roast. And it gets better. Technically speaking, pumpkin and squash are peepos. A peepo is a special category of berries you may not ever have heard of. They're hardcore berries with thick skin. I'll bet you're familiar with other peepos. Watermelon and cucumber. Daft, right? The more you know. So what are some true berries? We've mentioned bananas, so that's a given. Blueberries. Right. True berries. Perhaps more violet than blue, but at least they're berries. So what are some other true berries you might not expect? Tomatoes, grapes and aubergines. Yeah, those ones that make your moussaka. That's a berry too. Avocado. Berry. Who would have thought? It's like the world's been turned on its head. So there we have it. Berries are more than just a name. They're a title you've got to earn in the plant world. A lot of fruits we take for granted in our lives are lying to us. But now you're armed with the knowledge to call them out. Smash that like button like a pumpkin if this video made you rethink your fruit bowl. Drop a comment below to let us know which fruit you're shocked to learn about. And don't forget to subscribe. We've got more mind-blowing language facts coming your way, but you won't be notified unless you click the bell icon.